It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number one team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking downfield, it's Carr. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. option on a design run. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Reed. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Dropping back, it's Reed. And this pass is on target. Caught. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Will now quickly spend a timeout. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot, 24 yards. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. With the catch, it's Porton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. A direct snap. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find any.
And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Oh, he throws it back. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw over the middle. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Handoff here for the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The shotgun handoff here. Going to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 3.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Take a break. Take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. The 30. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to just run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Timeout, USC.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Courtney. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
Number